Hey Cole, sorry I didn't get this out to you yesterday. I'm going to do some video down here. I'm down in the basement right now, and this is where I come down the stairs right over here, and then I turn the corner, and I'm here in well, I call it my eBay room. I got about a half the basement down here, I guess. And well, first, I've got a few things down here, a file cabinet where I keep some files. I've got some merchandise down here I'm selling. This is one of my racks. Most of the stuff, okay, on the top of this rack is stuff that I bought in bin stores, and I'm really trying to get that down to more or less nothing. And this stuff down here is some of the clothes that I sell. Like you can see, this box has Puma, North Face, Champion, and Reebok. And the boxes are either sorted by brand, or like here I've got men's shorts, men's t-shirts, other stuff like that. This is my downstairs desk. I've got my real office is upstairs, but this is just kind of my eBay office down here. Got my computer. I've got a network printer here that I can print from all of my computers. Okay, this is my first book rack. And you can see I've got quite a few books. These books are like 2 rows deep here. Some of them even 3 rows on some. So now on the bottom shelf of this rack, I've got new name brand shoes that I'm gonna get rid of the shoes. I've got about, I don't know, 9, 10. I've got about 15 pairs of shoes still here. I've got some of them on that rack and a few of them on this rack. And this is my number 2 book rack. Although I've got some other stuff here. These are like sweatshirts that I got these for $2.70 or something like that. There's a Thrasher skateboarding shirt. I've got a couple of different USMC hoodies here. Got these, like I say, for under $3 each. And then I'm starting to work books in on here on this rack and other media like DVDs, that kind of thing. But I really bought this rack specifically as an extra book rack, and I'm probably going to have to get another one too. This is kind of my desk down here. I've got my postal scale here, a few tools, packing tape, stuff like that, pins. This little thing here I use, it's kind of I won't call it a machine, but it's a tool for folding shirts, men's shirts. It folds them up real nice. And I've got a little bit of merchandise working here that I'm still working with. I've got a photo box here, and then I've got a shipping box rack, all the USPS different sizes of boxes, little cabinet there for stuff like tape and that kind of thing. All right, I've got up here, I usually have 2 rolls of bubble wrap, but I've done a lot of shipping today and I just need to refill. I usually this is the large bubble wrap, and then the empty one is a smaller bubble wrap. I just need to refill that. I've got a room where I'm going to show you the other room in a minute here. So this is the other side of that first rack that has some bin store stuff. I've got like 2 to 3 shelves of bin store, and then I've got a lot of bin store stuff still over here that I'm working on getting rid of, although the bottom 2 rows are more clothing boxes. Got some more bin stuff over here. Okay, so then this is the main part of my eBay room where I do most of my work. But like you can see over here against the wall, I've got my photo station that I use for photographing shirts and other kind of clothing. I've got a couple of photo lights here, and I'll just move these a little bit back further and turn them on, and you can see the hanger there. I can just hang a shirt or whatever on there and then take my photos. I've got another merchandise rack here, but this is mostly empty now. Just got a few things. I've got another rack right here with some other stuff. Gets a little bit dark up in here. Then, okay, I'm sure you've heard of a death pile before. This is my death pile, which is pretty small. Everything here is unlisted that I need to list, but I don't have very much there. I used to have a big death pile, but I don't do that anymore. And I've got a couple bins of books down here that are unlisted because they're low value books. I'll just list them if I don't have anything else that needs to be listed. And I've got a few bins over here. This one here has swimsuits in it. Let's see. Yeah, I can open that with one hand. I bought a big, probably a couple hundred swimsuits earlier in the spring, and that's just what's left. I've already made good money on that buy. Okay, and then we've got our laundry room down here in the basement, but I've got another room here that I also use for eBay. It's going to be dark in here until I turn the light on. I call this my box room. Okay, and I've got like different boxes that I use for shipping. Here I've got some flat rate envelopes. And then I've got different sizes of boxes that fit different products. I've got some padded envelopes here. I was telling you yesterday about these eBay branded that I get free because of my store. That's about a half box of those. And I've got other, I told you I had some Amazon used boxes that I recycle by using for shipping. And I've got some other eBay branded boxes down here and that kind of thing. So that's pretty much my operation, Cole. Except for, I do use my upstairs office for my eBay stuff. When I kind of work up there, and then I take care of the nitty gritty down here in the basement. Like a little dungeon down here, I guess. So anyway, that's my operation here. I'd like for you to come up here and we'll have a barbecue and just kind of talk more about reselling and that kind of thing. I didn't point out, okay, so this window, it's kind of a daylight basement. You can see our deck out there, which is the building out there is our garage. And then this window over here by my workbench looks out to the river. So that's the whole thing, my man. I'm going to send you this on Facebook if it'll go, or else I'll just share it with you through Google Photos or something like that. All right, good to see you yesterday. Looking forward to the next time. See you later.